We done. That's all. That's the only one I need. I ain't got my cleats on, bro. Hey, don't show that. Don't show that. Right now we heading up to Calvary. This is where it all started when I started playing football like around 7. And I just really played football up until my high school years here. So going up here to say hello to some of the coaches, some of the people. I got 3 brothers and 3 sisters, and all of us really went to Calvary beside probably like 2 of us. We all played sports, football, basketball, track. It was some years we had some tough coaches. I guess what we did on the field kind of spoke for itself. Doug Peterson, he coached here. That was I want to say my freshman year, but he coached my oldest brothers. I didn't play with Greedy, didn't play with Lee, Jacob Talley. Didn't play with him, but I played with his youngest brother, Eric. We got some athletes that came out of here, for sure. So, old stomach grounds. Do it, come on. Come on to the camera and say, hey guys. The camera not even facing that way. The camera not facing that way. Oh! I grew up here, most of my family's here. So I think that was like a big part of me coming back, just having my daughters and stuff grow up around their cousins and grandparents and stuff. But growing up here, it was cool. Football is a big deal around here. We got a lot of athletes in the area. We just had a camp like last year. It's probably like 15 plus athletes that been to like the next level as far as like the NFL. I would say we might be a small city, but we got a lot of big time athletes that come out of here. I mean, you see it all over social media, kids getting money, a lot of money now in high school. I mean, I wasn't getting no money in high school. I wasn't getting paid at all. I was just out there playing, but now it's more like business. That's something I'm really concerned about. I know the money part is important, but just being too focused on the money part, not really like going to a school that probably values you and really wants you to play there. Take care of your body. That's like the biggest thing you can do is take care of your body, because that's what's gonna be able to let you play. I mean, if your body not operating, you can't play. Even though I'm not playing, I still try to take care of my body. Working out, eating right. Now just being back here, I feel like I have time to, get back to some of the younger kids in high school. Just get them advice and just lead them and just show them just how to be a pro and just how to take care of their bodies, how to, eat right, sleep, just recover, just all those things that they need to go to the next level. Since I've been there, I gotta, show them the way, so. What's up, Chase? Yeah, so just got to the office, about to go in here, talk to Danny, Chase, see what they probably got today. Do a little studying and shoot, just chill, That's about it today, nothing crazy. Yeah, learning investing. I think it's just stocks and bonds, but it's really a lot of detailed stuff that goes into it. That's what I've been learning, studying in Series 7. Already passed the SIE. Then I got three more exams. So just gotta put the work in. That's all it really is, nothing crazy. Yeah, so Danny and Chase, as far as like helping me out, they just been giving us advice on just, I missed the door. They just been giving us advice on really just everything regarding to just studying and just how to study and just how to take the test, really. Just guiding us and just showing us how to do that, So it's been pretty cool just learning, Christy, what's up? I think Rashard probably be here studying. He probably in my little. This is where I usually study when I'm like at the office. I usually be in the back. Rashard, he in here getting it.
Locked in with my boy B.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do 5 today. We just gotta put the work in like we did with SIE, Same thing with the football. That's all it is just work. Just one day at a time, inch by inch. Yeah. So it'll be good. No, I'm playing. But nah. Yep, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Laptop, get my book, probably check my email, see if I need to reply to some emails, and if I really don't, I really just get to it. I feel like the more questions and the deeper I get into like learning, the more I kind of like understand it as a whole. It's all making sense, and it's making sense how just like the world and stuff work with finances and just everything in general. Just learning about all this stuff is pretty cool. Learning from some of the people that have been in it a while, just seeing good decisions that they've made. I know I keep saying this, but you gotta make more good decisions than bad, and everything turned out good, You're gonna have some losses. That's just part of investing, but you wanna have more wins, of course. My 4th year in the league, I ended up getting an advisor just because, like I said, older guys in the locker room kind of talked to me and just told me to get invested. So options that we kind of really have, I guess, through the NFL is you can go on the NFLPA site and find an advisor, and that's really what I did. I just went on there, I typed in like the PA website to go on there to search for a financial advisor, and you really could choose anybody that you really want, but I ended up, going on that site and finding one.
So you mentioned NFLPA thing. Obviously, Chase is the only advisor in Louisiana on the NFLPA website. Yeah. We actually verified that with you long before you started studying. We just want to see what it looked like on your side, so that was cool. So that's a big win for us. Yeah. We didn't even know how important that was at the time. And so hearing you say that, like, that's the first thing you did is cool for us. Let me ask you another question. Did having like a big name behind the desk make a difference, or was having like an independent office, self-owned like our office, which one holds more weight in the minds of like an NFL player, or does that even matter?
I didn't know nothing about independent firms.
Yeah.
I just knew Morgan Stanley was a, place to go, or like Merrill Lynch, or just all those other places. I didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
That's where the education part kind of comes in, too, as far as like just knowing the difference between that.
I remember you sitting in the Pink House one day. He said, I was working. He said, well, tell me what a financial advisor does. And I was like, man, how long do you have? Like, I don't know. I mean, we do all kind of stuff, and I feel like looking back, I was like, he was testing me to see like what we were really doing under the surface. I still remember that. What do y'all do? It's like, man, I can't even tell you. You haven't had it yet, but the minute you get a client that's like ecstatic that you told them something they didn't think they can achieve, that's where you're like, oh, I got to get more of that. I want more of that. Like, I'll need more success stories. My parents just retired in August, and it's a tough transition. Like, you retired this year. It's a tough transition to go from like, we're taught as kids to go to school, make good grades, get out, get a job, save our money. That's what we're taught for like 30 years. But normal people, 60 to 65 years. And at that moment, you got a young kid, you know, I'm 18 years now, but I'm still young at heart, telling you, don't worry about it. I know what you've learned for 65 years. You're not gonna have any income now, and you just gotta trust me that you're not gonna run out, right? That's a hard thing for people who retire to figure out. So we try to encourage people like, what are you retiring into? My stepfather retired. He's still working, but he's remodeling bathrooms, cutting grass every day, going to see Graceland. He's in Memphis, he's buying radio equipment. Like he's retired into just piddling around, right? So we try to ask people like, what are you retiring into? You're retiring into a second career. Maybe you have to a little bit because you want to continue like the lifestyle and the travel, but like you don't really have to. Like if you really could just not. Now, you wouldn't be able to do all the things you've done because you've got such a long way to go. But for me, it became when I realized that people were like, that we were able to teach them something that either A, they didn't know about, or B, they had no idea that they could actually do. And you get people that come in here that's like, I want to retire. My boss is so, they're changing. I got the young people are coming in, like it's all these things. And you start putting a plan together and you're like, well, how much do you make? And they give you the number. I go, how much is in your 401k? It's $1 million. You know, I'm like, well, how much is your Social Security? No, it's only like $3,000 a month. I'm like, well, your $1 million will produce you 50 or so, 5%. You got 3 in Social Security, that's $8,000 a month. How much are you making at work? Oh, I was bringing home about 6. I'm like, well, you can retire. And it's like a light bulb goes off and they're like, I never added it up. I never thought about it. So for me, it was the fact of like working people through that plan that they just, I mean, you're talking people with substantial money that just has never sat down and like added it up. I've got, you know, unlimited amount of thank you cards. Like, I mean, it's just like, you know what I mean? And I keep all of them. When you start getting these in, it's hard to deny that it's a career that you can't do forever.
Some good stuff. So yeah, wrapping up the day right now. That's pretty much what I usually do on a daily basis. More to come. Let's get it. Thanks for following me today.